Hello church, I bring you hopefully today an encouragement but also something of an update at the same time. The encouragement first, we've had a wonderful time in God's presence recently. Our Sunday mornings have just had such a sweetness about them that I have valued and cherished probably more so than maybe I first thought I did. But it's been beautiful, and that which is being opened up on Sunday mornings through our prophecy and worship evenings, through our prayer and fasting weekend, it's been absolutely wonderful. And I've started to receive some correspondence from some of you guys about what God is speaking to you about personally. Now, for any of those that you feel may not be just for you, but also for us as a whole community, I would love for you to send those through to me so that we can share them with absolutely everyone, for us all to weigh, to ponder, and maybe even for us to practice at the same time. We do believe that every single word from God is an invitation for us to step into something that maybe isn't as present as we would like it to be. And every single word that he utters is something of an invitation for us to really walk some of that stuff out into reality. So anything that he tells you, don't treat it lightly. It's not just an encouragement, it's an invitation to a new reality. And that's something which I think is not spoken about enough, and it's not acted upon enough either from our perspectives as his followers. Now, the last weekend that we've had in terms of our prayer and fasting weekend, granted, we put that together very last minute. Thank you so much for joining with us in any way that you were able to in that sense. But this is now fair warning. We are giving you a whole month to consider how you can engage with prayer and fasting with us next time round, because on the 5th, 6th and 7th of March we are doing exactly the same thing again. We are going to go deeper into the things of God, and we're going to be utilizing prayer and fasting as one of the ways in which we can try and go into the deeper places of his presence. So we would encourage you to contemplate now, pray now, ask God now, how can you prepare? What is he asking you to put to one side so that you can prioritize his presence even more so than you currently do? On the 7th of March in the evening, we're going to have another Gloucestershire County-wide prayer event, and we'd love for you to be part of that again. So that's the encouragement. Wonderful times are coming for our church. The update is something of a bittersweet one. Some of you will have known that we've been journeying with our Whitney Elim Church. We've been trying to help them replant that, and it's got to a stage now where the cost of the repair has now gone beyond us as a local church to be able to facilitate. So we went back to Elim headquarters, and in their deliberations, in their contemplations about that building, they have decided that it's probably the best thing for the building to be sold. So this does bring something of a conclusion to our time in Whitney, but it also leaves open an opportunity for us to explore in the future how we can think about church planting somewhere a little bit more closely to home. We do think that God's got something that he's opening up in Gloucestershire wide for us. The prayer meeting was one example of what unity can unlock for us, and I've already heard so many people talk about the encouragement that brought them just by being part of something like that. So we do hope that in prayer, in partnership, we could also see some planting going on in this county, and we do think that maybe the Cotswolds is the area that God wants us to go into. But we do think there's other areas as well, Tewkesbury being one of them, Stroud being another, that we definitely want to see God use his people to bring about the expansion of his kingdom even more so. So if you've got a feeling that God is calling you to step up in any kind of way that could help church planting, or our thoughts or feelings around some of that stuff, and you just kind of want to throw your voice into the mix and throw your heart and mind to the mix of that, we'd love to hear from you, and we'd love to connect with you, and we'd love to see what we can do and discover together on this incredible journey that we're walking through with Jesus Christ right now through his wonderful presence. So that's everything from me today. We genuinely are praying for every single one of you, and we do hope that we will connect with you in some way, shape or form in the next few days and in the next few weeks as well. God bless you all.